Welcome back to Work Smarter, insight and tools to help you accelerate your fulfillment and success. I'm Stacey Smike Santiago, and today we're talking about something that directly impacts your confidence and how you communicate in the workplace. And that is how to stop taking things so personally. We all look to others to fill our needs. That's human nature. And in the workplace, maybe we look to the boss to provide us with positive feedback or validation. And we look for colleagues to get along with us and to like us. That makes us feel good. And that's all great when all of the people are caring and supportive. They're giving you that positive feedback. But what happens when there's actually conflict, when someone disagrees with you or you receive critical judgment? That can trigger an emotional charge, and you can take that very personally. When you take things personally, you're giving someone else power over you. And essentially, you're trusting someone else to tell you who you are instead of defining that for yourself. Instead of relying on what you know to be true, you're looking at outside influences to do that for you. Okay? What are you going to do about that? Well, first thing to do is realize that it's probably not your issue. It's not just about you. It's not, oh, you failed, you did something wrong, and you're not smart enough, you're not living up to somebody's expectations. It's probably not even about you. It's usually about the other person and how they're experiencing what you're saying to them. So put yourself in their shoes. And if it's your boss, let's say, for example, is he like that with everyone? Maybe he lacks certain social skills and communication training. Maybe he has issues with boundaries and perceived vulnerability. You know, a lot of people have things that just get tangled, and it makes them difficult to react in a very high-functioning, healthy way. Another thing you want to do is evaluate that relationship. You know, if you're looking for someone's approval, do you really need it? And why? Why do you care so much? Why do you need it? Is it worth your emotional health to keep seeking that from that person or people in general? Another thing you can do is wait to respond. You know, you can always take it offline. You don't have to feel flustered and deal with that right in the moment. A lot of times there's opportunity to address it later with someone, or don't write that fiery email that's going to escalate it and maintain the emotional charge. Let things cool down. Take a step back for a little bit. That's going to be okay. You can approach it later when the logic seems much more clear than just the emotion that's clouding it. Another thing you want to do is be assertive to maintain your boundaries. I love the advice that psychiatrist Abigail Brenner gives. She says, imagine yourself in the middle of a meadow with a white picket fence around you. This is your space. Nobody gets in unless you give them permission to. Maintain that space, your healthy boundaries. And then also do your self-work. The more you know about yourself, the more you believe in yourself, because it's what you defined from the inside out, the more confident you're going to be. And the less you need people to tell you what you're good at and to validate who you are. Okay? You just won't need that as much. So know your strengths, know your brilliance, your values, your accomplishments. Know what you love about yourself. Be clear on that. Build yourself a list, a little profile of all of these details. And when you believe in that, know that no one can take that away from you. That's your value you're defining from the inside out. That combined with, okay, let's put ourselves in the other person's shoes and let's see what their needs might be, how they're receiving this, and let's take some time to cool down. That should really help and create that healthy space for you to not take things so personally. Because I want you to be confident, and I want you to be assertive and stand up for your needs and create a healthy environment for you at work where you can succeed and you can rise up to be the leader you want to be. So I hope that helps, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you.